The Trinidad and Tobago Classic Car Association held its annual antique car show in Saith Park last Saturday. It was an event to remember with some old classics on display, some over 60 years old and counting, like this 1958 Chevrolet Bennett owned by Shamid Ali. He told us about the history and significance of this classic.
When my dad was a young guy, this is the first car that I drove. And it so happened that after the years, we got a buddy and we restored it. And this was his pride and joy before he passed on, which was last December. So actually he enjoyed it for about 2 years. And he left it, he left it in capable hands, and we are carrying on his legacy.
Despite his father's passing, the car is a family treasure and they intend to keep the car in the family for a very long time. Ramsingh is also a collector. He owns a Ford Model T. He shares his story of his restoration.
This car was parked up by in Brian's Gate, by Pandey House. Opposite about 3 houses. Honda tree, about 20 or 30 years, rotten down, without any hood, without any flooring, no seat, nothing. And I bought it and I restored it back.
So how do we start it? How do we start it?
Start with crank, it started with battery too.
The event was held in patronage with His Worship Chaguanas Mayor Gopal Budan. Mayor Budan was on hand to congratulate the association on the success of the event.
And we in the borough of Chaguanas is much more than roads and drains and sporting and recreational facilities and health. But we are also about people development in Chaguanas.
Member of Parliament for Chaguanas East and Minister of Transport, Stephen Cadiz, also shared his experiences and says the show has brought back some good memories.
Really and truly brings back memories of me in my old Arima days, driving a old Zephyr PF 1971. And then I had a Volkswagen PJ 393. And then I had a Mini, which I practically had to give it away. I guess so vexed with the Mini. But anyway. But these are things, as you're growing up, certain things you remember, you'll never forget. And I think if it is one thing you'll never forget in life, of course, is that first motor car that you call your own.
Otto Carrington, CNC3 News, Chaguanas.
So we drove uptown just to get the tag.